In this video, I'll be sharing a step-by-step guide to learn crypto investing. By the end of the video, you will have gone from a complete beginner to a crypto power user. I'll be covering all the things I wish I knew when I first started investing in crypto, and this is the exact step-by-step guide I would have followed if I started all over again. Welcome back to the Virtual Bacon channel, where I teach you how to build wealth with crypto. In the summer of 2017, I decided to start investing in crypto, and fast forward to now, it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. Like a lot of us, I had no idea where to start and what to do next after each step. There wasn't an all-in-one beginner's learning guide in 2017, and I had to scrape together all the information I could find from all corners of the internet, relying on trial and error as my teacher. Fast forward to today, and the same problem still exists for many who want to learn how to start or want to improve their investing skills. However, the vast amount of unorganized content on the internet makes it overwhelming and difficult to find everything in one place. On top of that, lots of content is filled with undisclosed shilling. And even if the information isn't sponsored, it's usually super vague and only covers trending topics for the sake of getting views. This makes it incredibly hard for crypto investors, new and existing, to learn information that is actually useful. That's why I asked myself, if I were to start all over again and learn crypto investing from scratch, how would I guide myself today? With this goal in mind, I made this step-by-step guide on what I would do today if I were starting over. I'm really excited to share my own experiences and the best study materials that have helped me the most. If you're serious about getting started on your crypto investing journey, then this video is for you. Now let's get started. The first thing to learn in crypto is to understand the fundamental properties of Bitcoin. While Bitcoin isn't the first cryptocurrency, it is the first crypto that really created the industry we see today. Before you explore all the different altcoins, you should start by understanding Bitcoin. On October 28, 2008, the group or individual known as Satoshi Nakamoto released a white paper for a peer-to-peer electronic payment system that didn't require a third-party financial institution like a bank. Satoshi's reasons for the creation of Bitcoin centered around a complete lack of trust in financial systems created by governments and institutions. After the financial collapse in 2008, the evidence of flaws in the financial system were apparent more than ever. By combining blockchain technology with cryptography, Satoshi created a decentralized payment system that would be the first successful attempt to circumnavigate these very institutions that abuse their trust. As you can see, this is why Bitcoin was built on core principles like decentralization, self-sovereignty, and censorship resistance. For years, Bitcoin remained the sole leader in the cryptocurrency space, but the technology and its self-sovereign nature created the framework for the entire crypto industry with an expanding number of use cases. To learn more about the background of Bitcoin and exactly how it works, check the link in the description for an explainer video about Bitcoin. The next thing I will learn is how to actually get some Bitcoin. If you've taken the time to understand Bitcoin and still want to invest, you need to know where and how to buy it. With hundreds of platforms to choose from, it's nearly impossible to compare all of them and see which one is the best. Keep in mind, while all platforms will have Bitcoin, exchanges drastically vary in the types of altcoins you can buy on their platform. It's actually pretty rare that one exchange will have all the cryptos you want to buy. But before starting to think about altcoins, I would personally start with buying Bitcoin first, as it's the most established coin and has the lowest risk. I'll link a tutorial in the description that will show you how to buy your first Bitcoin in under 10 minutes. If I could go back, I would probably start by buying just small amounts of Bitcoin, which would then allow me to get in the habit of safe crypto storage. And this brings us to the next lesson, which is understanding how to use cryptocurrency wallets. After buying crypto, the safest practice is to send crypto from the exchange to a self-custodial crypto wallet. Self-custodial wallets just means that you control the private keys and you and only you can have access to the funds. It doesn't live on an exchange or any company has control over it. We've all seen the crazy saga of FTX, so it's important to understand that storing cryptocurrency on any exchange app or website carries significant risk of losing your money. When you store money on Coinbase, the company essentially has full control over your assets. Crypto exchanges don't require the same levels of compliance or have the same insurance as banks, and therefore I would never store large amounts of funds on exchanges for the long term. Platforms like FTX and Celsius seized billions of user funds in 2022, proving that many users still keep their money on an exchange just like a bank. As the popular saying goes in crypto, not your keys, not your coins. Getting a wallet and setting it up can take a bit of extra time, but this will ultimately alleviate any concerns about losing money if a company goes under. Trust me on this. address. In crypto, private keys and seed phrases are the equivalent of a high-level password to your online bank account. When using an exchange, these keys or seed phrases are stored by the company, but with your own wallets, keys are stored by the wallet holder and stored on the physical device, on your phone, or on a piece of paper. When crypto is held in your wallet, it's as safe as it can be, where the only risk is forgetting the password to log in. Another important best practice is to make sure when you are sending your coins from an exchange to your wallet that you have the correct wallet address. If you send money to the wrong wallet, the funds cannot be recovered. Even if you get just one number wrong, say bye to those tokens. It's totally normal to be anxious about sending large amounts of money when you're first starting to use your own wallets. But if you put a little extra time in and double check every transaction to make sure you have the right address and make sure to store your seed phrase safely, you'll be okay. For beginners, I like to recommend using a mobile wallet as a good middle ground between convenience and safety, with my favorites being Trust Wallet and Coinbase Wallet. Again, I'll link a tutorial down below that will tell you everything you need to know about crypto wallet, from which ones to buy, which ones to use, and best practices to safely use them. The next step I would take is learning how to use an advanced crypto exchange. If I wanted to buy Bitcoin and only Bitcoin and hold for the long term, simple exchanges will get the job done. However, like a lot of crypto investors, I want to get involved with altcoins and more advanced exchange features to hopefully make more money. By far, my favorite advanced exchange is Binance, and it just so happens it's the biggest exchange in the world. Exchanges like Binance offer features like bigger selections of coins, better trading tools, and real-time price data. These features are a must-know for all crypto investors, even if you don't plan on doing any day trading. This is because the more you know about a coin and the tools, the more you will likely know when to invest. With a platform like Binance, something like historical price data will help you to determine investment potential. It's also important to have an exchange that has real-time data, as all coins are tradable 24/7. Advanced exchanges also let you use market orders, limit orders, and stop losses. This is an absolute requirement for anyone who wants to invest in crypto, because it lets you execute trades based on your investment plan instead of constantly checking the price every 5 minutes to see if you should buy or sell. These tools will all be highly useful when you go into the world of altcoin investing, as they are much more volatile. To recap, simple exchanges are great to get started, but advanced exchanges are better for real-time data and will give you access to a lot more cryptos. Advanced exchanges also give you more powerful tools to actually execute your investment plans, so you don't have just one app that you have to monitor 24/7 and see if the price is right and you can buy or sell. I'll link a tutorial down below that will get you using Binance in no time. Once I feel comfortable with Binance, I would start to get familiar with their earning products. This is the next step I would take. Aside from trading, Binance offers products that allow crypto users to earn passive savings on their crypto. Passive income typically involves taking your crypto and performing an action with it, and in return you get rewards. Some popular ways people earn passive income with crypto is through staking or liquidity providing. And if you're unfamiliar with either of these, check out my video where I go in depth on how you can earn passive income with crypto. Link is in the description. With Binance, they let you stake most popular cryptos like BNB, Cardano, Polkadot, and Cosmos. So if you hold any of these tokens and want to keep them long term, staking could be a good way to earn more rewards. Binance Earn doesn't have the best returns in comparison to the more advanced products that you can discover in the wider crypto space, but it's a good way to get familiar with these features. As you try out all the different products, you'll discover your investing preferences. I have also linked a Binance Earn tutorial down in the description, make sure you watch that. And while Binance is a great centralized platform, the real opportunities lie with the world of decentralized applications. And this is why the next step I would take is to learn about Ethereum and the basics of decentralized applications, or dApps. As I mentioned earlier, Bitcoin laid the groundwork for the core principles of crypto back in 2009. Ethereum then took those same values and attempted to expand what a blockchain could do starting in 2015. See, while Bitcoin aimed to be a peer-to-peer payment network, Ethereum aimed to be much more than that. Bitcoin is an asset that you can trade, transact, and store, On the other hand, Ethereum can not only be used as a currency, but also functions like a world computer that is capable of running any application. Ethereum introduced the concept of smart contracts, which allowed lines of code to automate transactions in a way that didn't require a centralized party to approve it. And because of smart contracts, Ethereum was able to create decentralized applications, which allowed for all sorts of new use cases of blockchain technology. One of the biggest use cases so far is decentralized finance, also known as DeFi. DeFi is essentially this alternative financial system that allows people to conduct themselves like they normally would in traditional finance, but there aren't any controlling parties. Thanks to the unstoppable code of smart contracts, people are able to cut out the middlemen like banks who often take large percentages of transactions for their business. This means that when using DeFi, users involved in the app get a greater percentage of the profit. Remember those Binance Earn products that I mentioned earlier? Well, Ethereum dApps offer those same products while remaining completely decentralized, so no one party has control. This also allows users to get more returns on their crypto. If you want to become a better crypto investor, understanding how to use dApps is a must. And if you want to learn about dApps, check out the explainer video I have linked in the description. So now that you're trying to get into more advanced parts of crypto investing, we also need to upgrade our wallets. While I already gave you a few options for wallets earlier, I noticed that over time I needed and wanted other wallets to do more with my crypto. For starters, it's important to have multiple wallets, as this prevents you from losing everything if something were to happen to one of them. For example, I like to have a mobile wallet for small transfer and on-the-go tasks. My go-to picks are Trust Wallet and Coinbase Wallet. The next wallet I have is for using decentralized applications, and my wallet of choice is MetaMask. MetaMask is the most popular wallet and the default choice to transact on Ethereum. Having a popular wallet is key because it increases the chances that your wallet is compatible with the decentralized applications you want to use. Lesser known wallets aren't compatible with all of the dApps, and it's incredibly frustrating to try a new platform and not have a compatible wallet. MetaMask is 100% supported in every single decentralized application, from DeFi to NFTs. So if you plan on exploring either of those, it's important to know how to use it. For a full deep dive on how to use MetaMask and how to use it safely, check out my tutorial video linked in the description. The next type of wallet that I would get is referred to as a cold wallet or a hardware wallet. While wallets like MetaMask and Coinbase are connected to the internet, hardware wallets are physical and disconnected from the internet. Hardware wallets are safer for storing crypto long term, as their main risks come from people physically losing the wallet devices or their passwords. My favorite hardware wallet is the Ledger Nano X. All the Ledger devices also connect to MetaMask directly, so you can still trade and use the coins on your ledger while keeping the same high security. And while hardware wallets are cool devices, it's really about properly setting it up and how you use it that really makes it safe and powerful. This brings us to our next step, which is properly setting up a hardware wallet and pairing it with MetaMask. Hardware wallets aren't just great for keeping your crypto offline, but they're also capable of syncing with your online wallets like MetaMask. MetaMask is much more powerful than mobile wallets like Coinbase and Trust Wallet, as it lives directly in your browser. This means all the links you click on and websites you visit could potentially access your MetaMask wallet. While this makes MetaMask much easier to use when interacting with dApps, it also poses extra security risk. Luckily, when you pair a hardware wallet with MetaMask, it becomes much more secure. In this setup, MetaMask only acts as a portal to send coins and use decentralized applications. Your private key and funds are protected by the hardware wallet, so even if your browser or computer gets hacked, no one can access your coins as long as you don't physically confirm the transactions on the Ledger device. For a full guide on setting up a hardware wallet like a Ledger and connecting it to MetaMask, check the link in the description. And once I have all the basic skills and tools to invest in crypto, I would start to branch out into more areas like DeFi, trading, NFTs, and altcoin investing. If I wanted to learn about the world of DeFi, the first thing I would learn is how to use Uniswap, the leading decentralized exchange. This is the platform that truly kickstarted the entire DeFi space. Uniswap allowed for investors and project founders to create and trade tokens without relying on a centralized exchange. This feature allows all the buying and selling activity to be handled by liquidity providers rather than market-making companies. Liquidity providers and traders have a win-win relationship, as traders directly pay trading fees to the liquidity providers instead of the exchange operators. Basically, this means the fees were paid to the people who were actually taking action. This way, Uniswap truly runs as a decentralized exchange that sustains itself over the long run. While there are many DeFi applications today, you should know that most of them either integrate Uniswap or copy some of its features to make trading work. Again, I put a link in the description for a full tutorial on how to use Uniswap. Moving on, the next thing I would do is learn how to use CoinGecko. CoinGecko is the best price tracking app in all of crypto and is a must-have for anyone who's serious about altcoin investing. Crypto tracker sites like CoinGecko essentially tell you everything you need to know about a cryptocurrency and is probably the #1 tool I would start to master. CoinGecko is likely a site you will visit every day, as they are great about updating token information and ranking coins by market cap, trading volume, total value locked, in order to give you a full picture of how popular the coin is. Perhaps the most important part is that you can find all the exchanges that each altcoin currently trades on. So if you first hear about an altcoin by name, but you don't know where to buy it, CoinGecko is where you go to find out. You type it into the search bar and you can find all the exchanges to buy it on. As I mentioned earlier, Binance and Coinbase are the largest exchanges in the world, and thus they can't list every single altcoin that may be too new or too volatile for their users' best interest. This means if you're serious about altcoin investing, having one main exchange like Binance isn't enough. In fact, many coins will trade on smaller exchanges before making it on the big ones. So if you discover coins on smaller exchanges, chances are it's a bit earlier and they may have more potential. This is why CoinGecko's exchanges to buy feature is so useful. It also ranks all the exchanges by trust and trading activity, so you can get a sense of which exchanges are trustworthy. Something else I wish I knew is that if you wanted a wide range of coins, you will likely end up having accounts with about 5 to 10 exchanges. So don't panic if you find yourself signing up for all these new accounts. I have an upcoming video about crypto research tools which explains how to use CoinGecko, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Again, check the link in the bio for a full tutorial on CoinGecko. The next thing I would do is learn how to perform basic technical analysis and how to read a chart. Regardless of whether you want to be a day trader or only stick to long-term investing, it's important to know your way around the price chart. The candlestick charts are highly useful for all crypto investors, as you need to read the chart for every coin in order to understand what the current price is and what the price history looks like. This is not only applicable on a short-term basis, but also extends to multiple months and even years for a long-term investor. Technical analysis refers to identifying patterns and indicators on a price chart to determine whether to buy or sell crypto. I want to note that technical analysis is far from perfect, as it's really meant for evaluating the potential risk and reward for each trade for the sake of risk management. Ultimately, risk management is the #1 skill which separates an average speculator from a profitable investor or trader. When used for price predictions, technical analysis can be wrong all the time. It's really when you understand the potential profit versus loss and prepare your trade for both scenarios, then you can profit from technical analysis over long periods of time on average. Profit comes from always staying in the game and making more money than losses over long periods of time. Profit does not come from making predictions and recklessly going all in, because no prediction is 100% guaranteed. To learn more about price charts and technical analysis, check out the tutorial series linked in the description. This series is what I used when I first started to learn, and its information is still useful today, even if you don't want to do any day trading. I highly recommend for you to watch at least the first few videos about risk management and developing plans for both investing and trading. And lastly, one more thing that I recommend everyone to learn about is NFTs, because it's a huge part of the crypto industry. Regardless of whether you love or hate NFTs, it's still super valuable to understand its technology and how the industry works. NFTs stand for non-fungible tokens and use blockchains to verify ownership of unique assets instead of currencies or coins. Today, most NFTs are pieces of collectible art, but many hope that NFTs of the future can be used to verify ownership of other real-world items digital assets, or memberships. And as long as the technology powering NFTs is real and there is interest for adoption and investment from the public, it is a sector that is worth paying attention to. I recommend learning how to use the most popular NFT platform, which is OpenSea. Check the full tutorial linked in the description. After you follow the tutorial, you can see if NFTs are for you and if you personally want to be involved with them going forward. I expect NFTs to grow a lot bigger with more use cases outside of art in the future, so definitely don't write them off. Okay, that wraps up the full step-by-step guide I would use to learn crypto investing from the start. If you made it to the end, you're on your way to becoming a seasoned crypto investor. While I gave you a lot of information, just know that this process will likely take time, and like everything else in life, the more you practice, the better you'll be. I didn't become the crypto power user I am today overnight, but rather trial by fire. But by the end, you will be in a much better starting position than 90% of people in crypto today. And if you want more detailed guides like this one, head on over to virtualbacon.com and sign up to my free newsletter with over 8,000 friendly readers. Every week, I write about crypto investing guides and the latest market events. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.